Two alarming studies show more deadly drug overdoses are claiming the lives of young children. In some situations, the victims can be as young as infants.
Absolutely heartbreaking. News4JAX reporter Aaron Farrar live for us this morning. Aaron, we even know about one local case where a one-year-old girl died of a fentanyl overdose here in Jacksonville just recently.
And that happened a few months ago, back in December. The Drug Enforcement Administration says a lot of fentanyl is not needed to lead to someone dying by an overdose. If someone ingests just 2 milligrams of fentanyl, that's enough to lead to a deadly overdose. For context, that amount can fit right on the tip of this pencil. According to a recent study from the Journal of Pediatrics, children under 5 years old are increasingly becoming victims of opioid overdoses. Nationwide, 731 children 5 and under died from poisonings between 2005 and 2018. The highest number of those poisonings were from opioids. Of all the children who died, more than 2/5 were infants, less than a year old. More than 65% of those deaths happened at the child's home. In Jacksonville, 2 people have been arrested and face manslaughter charges after a 20-month-old girl died of a fentanyl overdose in December. In South Florida, a family is suing the owner of an Airbnb vacation rental after a 19-month-old girl died of a fentanyl overdose during a stay at the home. The girl's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the owner of the home, claiming they did not thoroughly clean the house. The previous renters are also included in that suit. They've said they did have drugs in the home, but not fentanyl. Mike Dubett, who is a special agent in charge of the DEA Jacksonville office, says this trend is concerning.
I would consider it similar to having a handgun around children, right? I mean, just leaving a loaded weapon laying around. I mean, if you're leaving drugs around your children, specifically drugs that may contain fentanyl, I mean, it could end deadly. It's dangerous. It's killing people at an alarming rate.
According to the CDC, between 2019 and 2021, fentanyl deaths tripled for kids 1 to 4 years old. That number quadrupled for kids 5 to 14 years old. The co-author of that study from the Journal of Pediatrics says recently 2 different committees for the U.S. Food and Drug Administration recently voted unanimously last month to make Narcan nasal spray available over the counter. Narcan is an option to reverse an overdose. For the time being, the FDA commissioner is considering those options and that recommendation, and a decision on all that can be made soon. Reporting live, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.